pieces. This is my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing. Don't give a fuck if I cut my arm bleeding.
Okay, we're starting with the clinch position. I want you to control him the entire round. Show me some clinch action. Great, next one. That's it, keep working. Nice job. Next set down. Okay, switch it up. Let's see it. Come on, let's block that. Hands up. Block that, come on, you can block that, let's go. Good job in there, your kicks are looking really sharp. Nice work. Go. Let's do some heavy bang. Listen to my columns. Got it? Keep at it. 30 seconds left. 10 seconds. Good work in that bag. It's one. That's how we utilize a bag. Great job today.
Baby, bella que baby, tío solo baby, para baby, tra tra baby, en la disco baby.
punches and bunches. Here we go. Just like that. Nice. Does the punches to the body. Let's keep doing that. Good work. Now body shots. Body shots. Come on. Hands up. Get tight. Good strikes. That's the one. Defense. I want to see more defense. That's perfect. Beautiful job. Good. New set. Here we go. All right, let's keep tight with your defense.
Well, we are objective commentators, but Anthony Fluffy Hernandez has drawn rave reviews from Daniel Cormier, one of your favorite fighters on this roster. The dude brings it in all phases every time.
And he just goes hard, man. I don't know if I've seen anybody fight with that basic pressure since I saw Cain Velasquez the first time I saw him step into an octagon. Anthony Fluffy Hernandez is so good at striking that you forget about the wrestling. And the wrestling has become a massive tool in his career. He doesn't even use his striking like he should. He takes guys down, he drags them into deep water, he truly drowns him. What he did to Roman Dolidze was one of the most impressive things I've ever watched in real time. Tonight, let's see if he can replicate that and it turns into another victory.
All right, so the latest title defense arrives here and now for the UFC's undisputed middleweight champion. And prevailing wisdom is it's going to take a huge effort out of the challenger tonight to dethrone this dominant king.
Absolutely. You do not beat this guy without being on your A game. And not even just your A game is going to get it done. You have got to overachieve in order to beat this guy. This guy is firmly entrenched as the best in the world. When you look at him, you know he's the best, from the way he carries himself, to the confidence, to the skill set. He's the champ, and he doesn't intend for that to change.
Seemed as though it was maybe a difficult weight cut or more difficult than once prior, but he didn't want to hear any of that noise in advance of this latest middleweight championship title defense. Why both fighters have now touched down in the world-famous octagon, ready to go with more live action from Toyota Center here in Houston, Texas, USA. Our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. All right, now for your main event introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Middleweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Anthony Fluffy And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, the reigning, defending UFC middleweight champion, Chris Hyder.
Deep breaths, folks.
Ready to fight?
Here we go.
Ready.
Great to be back in the H-Town tonight. We are in Houston, Texas, USA, live from Toyota Center. Good to have you with us tonight. And this building has a lot of history from my man, DC. Pete Gustafson here, Roy Nelson back in the day. We'll see what's in store for these athletes tonight.
This arena's been great for the American Kickboxing Academy. Cain Velasquez was able to retain his title in this arena too. And also home to the greatest NBA franchise in history, the Houston Rockets. Tonight they will blow. Look, tonight the UFC blows the roof off the building, but
Fighters jockeying for position. Now we got to scramble.
Oh, they're scrambling. That's a good job there. Taking the momentum and taking the opportunity to stay in top position. What he has to do here is just try to stay relaxed. Big explosive actions, panicky actions are what gets you submitted a lot of times.
Hernandez trying to set up that potent jab early.
In that nice conventional stance, always moving forward. Heavy on that front foot, good boxing stance from Hernandez.
Well, I know you and I were talking on our way to the arena about... continues to attack the head as that diving punch lands. Back to his feet. Like the close call moments ago, champ, as he found a home for that strike early on. Now we'll see if his opponent can work his way back into this fight.
That was a very close call. He seemed to have him out of there, but his opponent's tough, right? He knew it would take more to finish this fight. Let's see if he can either finish him or if his opponent can find a way to work himself back into this fight. Oh, he got him real good, too. is an absolute grinder, and he imposed himself on his opponent, and he keeps the UFC championship.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 53 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO, and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Chris Harder.
So you just heard it there from Bruce Buffer, and still UFC middleweight champion. He had some doubters coming in. I would imagine he muted most of that noise with this effort.
A record on repeat is what happens when this guy fights.
Yeah.
Every time people say he's not going to be able to get this guy, but over and over he does it and remains the champion. Congratulations, champion.
Infamous up in this, you know how we get down. It's that Joe-Ho, she feeling our style. We come through the spot real heavy on the waist. So when they wanna move, we put them in their place. Infamous up in this, you know how we get down. It's that Joe-Ho, she feeling our style. We come through the spot real heavy on the waist. So when they wanna move, yo, put them in their place. By the hood, raised by the wolves, trained by the pain. Adopted by gorillas, got a tank for a car, ice for an arm, got tattoos for skin and stars for bras. Got a building for a crib, Manhattan for a backyard, skyscraper neighbors, and fuck me when they man gone. The kings of New York, I'm one of the few of those. Difficulties to cut, it's gonna be funerals. You get a quiet spot in the shade for a grave. I get paid, cause I got murder for a 16, and I'm so much rich. I got a condo for a piggy bank, so much stash. I just laugh at your face, throw a stack on David, cause I'm a pyro. Maniac for carrots with the rose gold. I was told by the OGs like my pops, if you can't whip their ass, get shot. Infamous up in this, you know how we get down. It's that Joe-Ho, she feeling our style. We come through the spot real heavy on the waist. So when they wanna move, we put them in their place. Infamous up in this, you know how we get down. It's that Joe-Ho, she feeling our style. We come through the spot real heavy on the waist. So when they wanna move, we put them in their place.
I was raised by the block, immune to the sound of the gunshots. Hustle by the bus stop, aged in the front stop. Block party, we party. Somebody got body. Right before I snapped the studio number from my hottie. Yeah, young dude with Joes and barrel lengths. Having bones on the deuce, flicking it up in the mix. Fast forward to 06, getting head in the 06. Have a chick feeling like she working out on that Bowflex. I'm focused, looked in my lens, see my vision. Surprised myself and came through what I once grew missing. From that hallway pissing, that was rooms and house, and I can smell it in the air. In that next room sparking. Me, I let the Henny flow. Meet me at the telly, ho. You don't do them tellies, oh. Fuck it, bitch, you gotta go. Working with a lot of dough and a little bit of time. Bitch, I'm more fuck. I don't wanna know what's on your mind.
Infamous up in this, you know how we get down. It's that Joe-Ho, she feeling our style. We come through the spot real heavy on the waist. So when they wanna move, we put them in their place. Infamous up in this, you know how we get down. It's that Joe-Ho, she feeling our style. We come through the spot real heavy on the waist. So when they wanna move, then we put them in their place. Yeah, I know you can't believe it. We still soaking it all in ourselves. Hollywood ad, yeah, VIP, yeah, Shaw Millions, Curtis, $1 billion budget Jackson.
All right, they hit some weather today. I'll call it out. Let's throw. Moving on to the next. Keep at it. Let's step it up a little bit. Connect some punches together. Give me more volume. combos in there. Time for something else. Let's go. More hits. Let's go. Come on, you got this. Ten to go. Nice, that's how you hit some leather. Nice work, kid. Let's keep it in the bag and build that strength and power in your punches.
My seed sees our dreams are made. He's my dream like I just got paid. No joyride fee, it's free today. We don't care what the people say. 'Cause he moves like a generator. He puts a foot down and see you later. Somebody call up the Undertaker. Handing out passes to meet your maker. CC, mama, CC, go, go, fuck, fuck, CC, mama, CC, go, go, fuck, fuck, CC, mama, CC, go, go, fuck, fuck, CC, mama, CC, go, fuck. Look at it go. Look at it go. Look at it go. Look at it go. Look at it go.
We're gonna work in volume striking today. Ooh, brutal shot. More of that. Good. Now let's throw some bombs to the body now. Quality over quantity here. There you go. Good job. Body shots, body shots. More, just like that. Light on your feet. That's the one. Keep doing that. Come on, let's block that. That's how you do it. All right, at least now we know we have to work on it, right? Good job. Hey, good job. Get active. Keep doing that. There we go. That's how we do it.
Talk like an omelet, I'm just being honest. Don't be a 60 if I go to magic or honest, I'm just being honest. I keep a stick or a blicky in case it gets sticky, I'm just being honest. In case she know that I'm with it, I'm having this chicken, this trick, and I'm just being honest. I'm with that. Who really get it, be honest? Hey, posture be giving, be honest. She red like a pan, I got rats in the back, and these bitches be hooked like phonics. I up in my rank cause I got death for dishonor. I think these forgot where I came from, cause I got mansion to mansion with lakefronts. I pull up Porsche, I think I'm J-Bond. Bitch, I got choices, this shit look like crayon. Turn into smoke, it's no bagger, no bagger. biting, they biting like Tyson. Got sticks, got gloves, we ain't fighting.
Here we go. This is my call-outs and throw. That's the way. Block that. Come on, you can block that. Let's go. That's it, right there. Now you're learning. Let's step it up now. Now we know what we need to work on. Come on, let's tighten this up a little bit. A few more shots. Now I know you can do better than that. You got a lot of potential. Let's just focus a bit more.
Warriors with me, Lord forgive me through whatever endeavors. It's J.I.D. baby, I'm just a few letters. Take a look, I'm about to break a record. Put me in the books, I'm bound to beat the level. All about the effort, I'm putting in legwork. Early in the morning, count money till my head hurt. Being funny, we could put him in a red shirt. 5 in your chest, now your Ant-Man Edwards. Live in the red, live in the flesh. I manifest, $0 sign. I can leg, I can look in the face of a threat, but never sweat. You sweet, get out the streets. When the sleep, swap rights, bring it to Swiss, so Swiss seats. Mob ties, coming with easy, Swiss beats. Cops firing it, this ratting and eating cheese. Another day on the east, make them fall to the knees.
Let the body hit the floor. 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 Let the body hit the floor.
Well, I remember being on the Australian Gold Coast in 2012, calling Robert Whittaker's UFC debut against Brad Scott. Won the Ultimate Fighter smashes that night. We knew we had something special on our hands. Perhaps we didn't realize we had maybe the most beloved fighter in Australian MMA history, the former champ Robert Whittaker.
And the guy that says yes to everything, right? We saw him fight Drake Du Plessis when Drake needed a big fight. didn't work out his way. So what does he do? He doubles down on it and takes on Aliskerov, another young fighter that needs a chance, but this time he knocks him out. Robert Whittaker has time and time again proven that he will take the toughest challenge every single time. But why wouldn't you when you possess this type of skill? He's A+ in every skill needed to fight inside the octagon.
Robert Whittaker has graced the octagon. He's ready to go. All right, so the path to UFC middleweight gold and glory continues to go through this man. And without speaking hyperbolically, I do believe this man looks like he could reign for some time.
You know, when you think about middleweight, you think about some great champions, Anderson Silva and Israel Adesanya. This man can be viewed in the same regard because he has ruled the top of the division for a really long time. He's ruled it with an iron fist. He is just so good in this role. He is everything you want in a UFC champion.
And he's fighting in his natural weight class. A lot of people wondered aloud if maybe he could become a 2-division champion, go down to 70. He don't want to hear that noise. He's looking to pluck off another middleweight title challenger in yet another big spot here tonight. All right, both fighters have graced the octagon, and that means we are ready to go with live action from the Scotiabank Arena here in Toronto, where some of the best fans in all of MMA have come out to see our fights here tonight. All right, now our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. All right, now for your main event introduction, it's the one, the only Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Middleweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Robert the Reaper Whittaker. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Chris Heiner.
Couple good walkouts, so.
So here he is, the undisputed champion of the world. He won his last fight by TKO, and he'll be looking to do just that here tonight. He says he's seen some deficiencies. I can barely get my notes together. A huge early connection there.
It's about the punch, but it's also about the setup. That was a beautiful setup that allowed for him to land that strike. Another one. He's hurt. He's hurt bad. Oh, big stick up top. That's another one.
Big right hand. All right, so close call moments ago.
Oh, head kick. That head kick hurt him bad.
Absolute shark tonight. Back to the feet. Whittaker's bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shot. Man, this is a crazy chin to witness live. I think he's got to wonder, what do I need to hit him with to get him out of here?
It seems like he's playing with his food a little bit, John, and you know in the octagon, you have an opportunity.
Oh, just like that, that'll do it. And
This guy is a superstar. And once again, he proves he is also the best in the world.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 34 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Chris Hyder.
And still the king of the 185-pounders. There he is, the undisputed UFC middleweight champion after the knockout tonight in his title defense. And that's got to feel pretty good. There were a lot of people backing the #1 contender coming in here tonight, but he certainly muted all of that noise and then some. The celebration is on in the corner. Congratulations to the reigning, defending, still undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world.
This rap shit is mine, motherfuckers. Fucking dead. Fuck what you heard. It's what you hearing. It's what you hearing. Listen. It's what you hearing. Listen. It's what you hearing. Listen. X gon' give it to you. Fuck, wait for you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver to you. Knock, knock. Open up the door. It's real. With the non-stop pop out and stainless steel. Go hard, getting busy with it. But I got such a good heart that I make the motherfucker wonder if you did it. Damn right, and I do it again. Cause I am.
Feel those hands today, kids. Come on, keep it busy in there. Nice setup. Keep it up. Nice punch. He felt that one. Stronger punches that cause some bruises. Okay, let's work the body now. Gorgeous, just gorgeous. That's perfect. Good work. Nice strike. Focus on those shots. That's the way. All right, let's switch it up now. Tighten up.
I got them down in the greens, give them love and they give it back. Too much for too long. Don't give up, you're too strong. Love to the wild, wild hunters. Yeah, shout out to that done it. And it ain't even about the dough. It's about getting down for what you stand for, yo. For real. We gonna rock, then we gonna roll. Then we let it pop, don't let it go. Come on. X gon' give it to you, he gon' give it to you. X gon' give it to you, he gon' give it to you. First we gonna rock, then we gonna roll. Then we let it pop, don't let it go. X gon' give it to you, he gon' give it to you. X gon' give it to you, he gon' give it to you. First we gonna rock, then we gonna roll. Then we let it pop, don't let it go.
All right, let's work on some kickboxing. More, just like that. Go! Turn those elbows for me. Let's go. Oh, brutal shot. More of that. Now working your hooks. Come on now. Get after it. Gorgeous, just gorgeous. Big shots right there. Hands, block with your hands. Defense, I want to see more defense. That's what I want to see. Good job in there. Seconds. All right, swap your focus to the next set. I want to see more shots. Yeah, that's how we drill. Hard work, hard work, hard work. striking, go. You got more. Two sets next, let's go. Good stuff, let's keep going. Work. Get those hits in. Strike more. That's how we utilize the bag. Great job today. Nice work, kid. Let's keep hitting that bag and build that strength and power in the punches.
So here's the oncoming contender, Michel Pereira. This guy's gonna retire with probably 60 pro fights. And of late, all he does is win.
He has been doing a tremendous job. You know, for a long time, Michel Pereira was one of those guys that was super exciting, but he was a bit reckless, and he would almost sabotage himself. Now that he doesn't do that anymore, now that he's a little more locked in, all he's doing is winning. He's a great striker, he's a great grappler, and he is massive for the weight class. He really is a problem now at 185.
And when you talk about his progression, look no further than the fact that the company gave him a main event against Anthony Fluffy Hernandez. Michel Pereira doing big things in the octagon. All right, here he is, folks. You know who he is, the undisputed UFC middleweight champion. This man has run roughshod through one of the deepest divisions in the UFC, and he is showing no signs of slowing down.
He ain't slowing down, John. He loves the ability to call himself the champ. A smile is on his face every time somebody goes, "Hey, champ, how you doing?" The guy lives for it. He lives for the adulation. He lives for the applause. He lives for the ability to stay in the spotlight. He will fight to defend his title as if his life depended on it.
Huge training camp for him. He feels like he has leveled up in a lot of disciplines of mixed martial arts. And man, if he presents an even better version, scary proposition for the challenger. Well, so much UFC history has played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. Or tell the tape for this middleweight championship fight. All right, now for your main event introductions, the one, the only, Bruce Buck.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. UFC Middleweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Michel Pereira. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending UFC undisputed middleweight champion of the world, Chris Harder.
Mark Goddard, our referee for this one, as good as any man or woman in the business. All right, folks, here we go. Championship stakes as we get underway in round one. What a statement from him last time out. Successful defense, courtesy of a knockout. Obviously, the press and the media. Oh, he fires back now. All right, so they don't fight the games on paper, right? A big confidence boost there as he finds a home for that strike.
You know, nobody thought that he would be willing to stand and trade with this guy. It's going to be a very, very fun fight. Some interesting happenings going on in this one.
Well, I don't have to tell you, champ, nobody expects more out of their athletes than Coach Thompson, and he said he'd be stunned if they can't outstrike the opposition tonight.
I mean, he thinks he is as ready as he's ever seen him. And this young man said that I had the best camp of my life. I've never been better. I am going to shine inside the octagon. Make sure you don't miss a second of what I show you. Oh, these are bad. This is big. That's big.
Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here.
Oh, nice knee, nice knee. spinning double kick. I don't know if I've ever seen that before.
Impa Kasanganai, I think.
Impa Kasanganai, yes, that's him.
Carter's really starting to feel
Watch
himself.
this the arm bar going up.
Oh, looks like he's got the arm isolated.
He's got it isolated, working toward the finish. He's got it. He's got it. This fight is over.
Whoa! Submission defense. He gets out.
Firmness in that moment. It looked like the fight was over. He was able to clear his head, put the guy into the mount. Not a great position, but much better than getting his arm snapped in half and over.
The story remains the same, and still, yes, he did it! Your undisputed middleweight champion of the world!
And still is coming to become common. When you talk about this man, the expectation has been exceeded. And once again, he holds on to the UFC championship.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 34 seconds of the very first round. For the winner by submission, and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Chris Carter.
And still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion, and with style points tonight. How about the best 185-pounder in the world submitting the #1 contender here tonight? And I'm not sure I've seen him celebrate a win quite to the extent to which he is right now, embracing his coaches. They might even bring the family in here at one point in time. This is a huge win for the man who entered as the undisputed best and leaves that way too.
Before I think I'm looking too desperately, but so far has not been fun. I should just stay home. If one thing really means one, this club will hopefully be closed in 3 weeks. That would be cool with me. Well, I'm still imagining a dark lit place, or your place or my place. Well, I'm not paralyzed, but I seem to be struck by you. I wanna make you move because you're standing still. If your body
Today I want to see you dominate the clinch and hold that position. Okay, clinch and give him no room. Awesome job. Let's move on. That's it. Keep working. Nice job. Next set now. That's it. Keep it up. Great. Let's do another. So easy. Anytime you see it, just throw it. There's gonna be striking. Listen to my instructions. Let's go. Let's keep that up. Keep moving. Keep watching. I want that chin down. Good strikes. Let's go. Throw some elbows now. All right, let's keep tight with the defense. There we go. Nice work. Knees now. Excellent work. I want to see low kicks now. Nice work. Those strikes will give him something to think about. Come on, let's block that. Just like that. Good, good. Moving on now. You got 20 seconds. Block that. Come on, you can block that. Let's go. Push down. Time's almost over. Drill, drill, drill. You look great out there, but tomorrow we'll do it again.
Give me the microphone before I bust on my pants. The mad author of anguish. My language polluted. Onyx is heavyweight. And still undisputed. You took the words right out my mouth. I walk a mile in my shoes. I pay so many dues. I feel used and abused and I'm so confused. Excuse me.
Fast, smooth, strong. That's what we're doing today. That was good. Definitely making some progress.
Probably think that you are better now, better now. You only say that cause I'm not around, not around. You know I never meant to let you down, let you down. Would've gave you anything, would've gave you everything. You know I said that I am better now, better now. I only say that cause you're not around, not around. You know I never meant to let you down, let you down. Would've gave you anything, would've gave you everything. Oh, I did not believe that it would end, no. Everything keeps looking to the best. You're not even speaking to my
Heavy bag time. Take my instructions, all right? Let's go. Technique on the bag today. Let's keep that up.
Only the love of my life. You probably think that you are better now, better now. You only say that cause I'm not around, not around. You know I never meant to let you down, let you down. Would've gave you anything, would've gave you everything. You know I say that I am better now, better now. I only say that cause you're not around, not around. You know I never meant to let you down, let you down. Would've gave you anything, would've gave you everything. Whoa.
I'm right chip, boss, man. I got this, yeah.
Well, we are objective commentators, but Anthony Fluffy Hernandez has drawn rave reviews from Daniel Cormier, one of your favorite fighters on this roster. The dude brings it in all phases every time.
And he just goes hard, man. I don't know if I've seen anybody fight with that pace and pressure since I saw Cain Velasquez the first time I saw him step into an octagon. Anthony Fluffy Hernandez is so good at striking that you forget about the wrestling. And the wrestling has become a massive tool in his career. He doesn't even use his striking like he should. He takes guys down, he drags them into deep water, and he truly drowns him. What he did to Roman Dolidze was one of the most impressive things I've ever watched in real time. Tonight, let's see if he can replicate that and it turns into another victory.
All right, so the latest title defense arrives here and now for the UFC's undisputed middleweight champion. And prevailing wisdom is it's going to take a huge effort out of the challenger tonight to dethrone this dominant king.
Absolutely. You do not beat this guy without being on your A game. And not even just your A game is going to get it done. You have got to overachieve in order to beat this guy. This guy is firmly entrenched as the best in the world. When you look at him, you know he's the best, from the way he carries himself, to the confidence, to the skill set. He's the champ, and he doesn't intend for that to change.
Seemed as though it was maybe a difficult weight cut or more difficult than once prior, but he didn't want to hear any of that noise in advance of this latest middleweight championship title defense. All right, well, the tension is palpable. Both fighters have now graced the octagon, ready to go with this massive fight here at the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey, USA. And now our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Middleweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Anthony Fluffy. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, the reigning, defending UFC Middleweight Champion, Chris Hyder.
And there's Herb Dean. He will handle the action inside the octagon. All right, here he is making the return after a successful title defense his last time out. And now is when he tries to define his legacy. Stacking title defenses, the challenges are only going to get stiffer, but if he wants to be mentioned with the all-time greats, tonight is one he's got to have. All right, no flag football for him tonight. He's fighting, but the returns were quite good. I guess he's got some pretty slick feet out there.
John, I gotta be honest, when I heard he was playing flag football, I was concerned, but maybe him just going out there and being athletic, being an athlete, proves to be good for him as he steps back into the octagon, because he looks slick tonight.
The orthodox fighter Fluffy Hernandez can beat you in a number of different ways, champ.
I mean, that was beautiful. Great job setting it up, getting the punch to the target, and hurting your opponent very early in the fight. Oh, that looks like Joaquin Buckley right there.
Oh man, he is hurt. I'm not sure the extent to which he's concussed, but might need to switch things up.
John, I always say don't panic wrestle, but I believe a takedown may be the only thing that will save him out there.
Side control, DC used to love that side guard.
Yeah, he's gonna try to attack Kimura here. He'll try to get him up on his right hip so that he can get pressure to...
Oh, how about that? He gives up on the submission. Looked pretty tight to me. Champ, that's my nightmare, to have someone's knee on my belly. Oh!
He did a great job of reversing the position, using the opening that his opponent gave him to shut him off and get back up. Beautiful leg kick lands.
Uppercut there.
That was nasty. He's got his opponent hurt real bad. Now he's got to go for the finish. Oh, nice.
Shot. I'm not sure how many more of those he can take.
Boy, his opponent. Fight against good as we've ever seen. This guy looks amazing tonight.
Attempting a choke now.
Yep. Arm triangle, that's tight. These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Carter gets back up now. Well, not sure if I should knock his fight IQ, but it seems like he's sort of playing around here. It feels like the finish is there for the taking.
Yeah, the finish is there, and he needs to take his time to try and find it. Don't rush, be patient, and in that patience...
UFC middleweight champion of the world.
To watch a man come from where this guy started and become the world champion, but not only become the world champion, to remain the world champion is truly inspiring. What a performance by the champ.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 13 seconds in the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Chris Hyder.
And still the king of the 185-pounders. There he is, the undisputed UFC middleweight champion after the knockout tonight in his title defense. And that's got to feel pretty good. There were a lot of people backing the #1 contender coming in here tonight, but he certainly muted all of that noise and then some. The celebration is on in the corner. Congratulations to the reigning, defending, still undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world.